All right, we'd like to welcome everyone this evening and call to order the regular meeting of the West Valley City Council this June 24th, 2025. We're beginning our meeting at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers of West Valley City Hall. We have all members of the council present. We have Councilmember Wood, Councilmember Whetstone, Councilmember Harmon, Councilmember Hune, myself, Councilmember Christensen, and we have Councilmember Norfelt online. We're also joined at the dais with our city manager, Mr. Peely, and our city recorder, Ms. Kamick. We'll go to tonight's opening ceremony and we'll turn the time over to Councilmember Wood.
Hi, I just wanted to make a little comment how I appreciate being able to come to City Council twice a month and repeat the Pledge of Allegiance and remember what it means to be a citizen of this great country. So if you'll all rise and join in repeating the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We now have our minutes of June 10th, 2025. Turn those to the council for discussion or a motion.
Motion to approve the minutes of June 10th, 2025. Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, thank you. Those pass. We now have our awards tonight and recognitions. In February of 2025, the Hunter High Key Club started a fundraiser to raise awareness for the West Valley City Victim Service Program. They raised a total of $1,470.72 in less than 2 months. In April of 2025, they presented Victim Service Coordinator Jessica Willis with an enlarged check at Hunter High School. This contribution will enable our victim advocates to provide critical emergent needs to the victims of West Valley City. We are incredibly grateful for their thoughtfulness and effort that went into this fundraiser and would like to present them tonight with a certificate of appreciation. Would the members of the Key Club, and we realize it's summer, so probably not everybody made it, but members of the Key Club, please come up and go around the podium and shake our hands, and then we'll have a picture taken. Who wants the certificate? Great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for your efforts. To you? Oh, yep, if you'll stay up here. Just come right here. We'll get a picture. Right here? Yep.
That would be great. That's perfect. You look great. 1, 2. Thank you.
Thank you. You bet. All right, we'll go on to our public comment period. We will now accept public comment. Comment period is limited to 30 minutes. Any person wishing to comment shall limit their comments to 3 minutes. Upon recognition by the mayor, you will approach the microphone. If you did not sign up, please give us your name and address. All comments shall be directed to the mayor. No person addressing the city council during comment period shall be allowed to comment more than once. Comments shall be limited to city business and matters within the purview of the city council. Speakers should not expect any debate with the mayor, city council, or city staff. The mayor, city council, and city staff may respond after the comment period has concluded. Speakers shall refrain from personal attacks from fellow citizens. city staff, and members of the city council. If you are here to speak in concerning application GP2 2025 that addresses the major street plan, or application ZT2 2025 regarding adding mobile finance institutions to a temporary use, we will have separate public hearings for those two items and would be best to hold your comments until then. Thank you. So speaker one.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council, Jim Visock. It's been kind of nice having this every other week because I've been able to go to county council meetings and represent West Valley City there. In the last meeting was they're opening their budget meeting. And they do it like at 6 o'clock at night after their 1:30 meeting, so it was a long day. But I was the only resident that was there, and I got to praise Jim and our staff on the way that they prepare and give us the information for the meetings, because on theirs, and it's a big, thick thing, it has the numbers like ours used to be. And so it's real hard to find out what they're changing, what the opening is for, unless you know what all those numbers are. And I got to talk about how good, our finance director and what they do. And changing the subject into the sad thing that I saw there, Sheriff Rosie was there, and they were given a presentation, and they were talking about the security and the details. Mayor Wilson, I mean, I may not always agree with her, but she's a great lady, nice lady. She has a security detail now because of all the sad things that are going on. And it's just really, really sad. And the county council has access to that too when they go to events if they have any kind of fear. And it's sad that we're living in this fear society, and the sad things that happened, and in our city and downtown, it's just really sad that our public officials have to take that extra security just for serving. And it's really, really sad. And then Westfest, I attended Westfest several days, and the one thing I heard, though, it was kind of sad, is a couple of the vendors, they made 1 or 2 sales, and it looked like we had a lot of repeat kind of vendors. And I'm wondering if the committee might look at that in future years to have, if one person is selling the certain kind of item, then they don't have 2 and 3 of them. Maybe that'll boost some of the sales and stuff. And then some of the food vendors were complaining about the music and stuff. And I know all this logistic, it was set up better than it's ever been set up. There was a lot more shade and stuff. So, but it was, it was sad to hear, because our vendors are what is a big part of Westfest. So overall, except for the sad thing that happened, I think it was a good festival, and I don't want to see it go away. There's polls out there asking, it's like, oh, we need to do this, we need to secure it. Oh, my
Okay,
time
thank
is
you.
up.
Speaker two.
Council members, now that I've explained the bill, I want to take a moment and share with who I am. We are Stand Against Fear and Exploitation, SAFE. SAFE is a Utah-based 501c4 nonprofit. We are a movement of survivors, advocates, families, and everyday citizens committed to one mission: protecting the vulnerable, demanding accountability wherever harm hides. Yes, we are now focused on the sex offender registry reform, but that's just one of our current campaigns. SAFE also works to expose systematic failures in how institutions handle abuse, whether it's in government, religion, or education. Advocates for victims of domestic violence, elder abuse, trafficking, and institutional cover-ups. Support families who's lost loved ones due to preventable tragedies and push for laws to make communities safer, more informed, and more empowered.
Yeah.
We're not just a one-issue group. We're a force for change whenever fear is used to silence people. We're here tonight not asking for money, but for your support. Support in numbers, not names. No one will be publicly listed. No council member's name will be posted or publicized. We simply need collective backing to show lawmakers that communities across Utah are demanding stronger protections. When you stand with SAFE, you are saying we believe in justice, and we are not afraid to stand. Thank you for your time and standing with SAFE and dignity and truth. And I hope to hear from each and every one of you guys. And thank you so much for standing for our city, for every city, and being here and working hard. And thank you again.
Okay, thank you. Speaker 3?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm just here to introduce myself. My name is Giovanni Salazar. I am running for City Council Member of District 4. I will reiterate that in Spanish. Yo soy Giovanni Salazar, candidato para concejal del Distrito 4 en West Valley. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, was there anyone that wished to speak that did not have an opportunity to sign up? Okay. Thank you. We'll now close the public comment and we'll move to our public hearings. Oh, is there anyone on the council that wanted to speak? Okay. We'll now go to our public hearings. Our first public meeting is being held in accordance with Utah Code 10-3-818, which requires municipalities to provide notice and allow public comment before approving compensation changes for executive officers. Total compensation for these positions is scheduled to increase, excuse me, from $7,333,421 to $7,338,000. Okay, let's do that one again. $338,677. You can tell I don't speak these languages in fiscal year 2026. I will now open the public comment and anyone who wishes to speak on this matter. Okay, seeing none, we will close the public hearing. There is no action item. This is just one that we move forward to the next item. Okay, well, we have our next application is application GP 2 2025. This would amend the city's general plan to update the city's major street plan. The major street plan defines city or street alignments and right-of-way widths for existing and proposed major streets within the city. This item would amend the plan based on travel demand models for the year 2050 performed by the transportation consulting firm Paramax. So is there anyone here that would like to speak to this issue? Okay, we'll close the public hearing and turn the time over to the council for discussion or motion on ordinance 25-15 that would amend the West Valley City General Plan to update the city's major street plan.
Motion to approve ordinance 25-15.
Section. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilmember Wood,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Yes.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Member Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. Our next public hearing is for application ZT 2 2025, which would permit mobile financial institutions as of temporary use. Granite Credit Union has requested this change based on the following. First, providing connectivity of financial services when a financial institution undergoes remodeling or reconstruction. Second, alignment with existing temporary use permits. Third, economic and community stability for individuals and businesses. And fourth, maintaining reasonable land use regulations by requiring permits to be renewed to ensure mobile branches remain temporary. I will now open the public hearing. Is there anyone wishing to speak on this matter? Okay, seeing none, we will now close the public hearing and turn the time over to the council for discussion or a motion on ordinance 25-16, which would amend section 7-2-112 and 3 of the West Valley City Code to permit a mobile financial institution as a temporary use. To the council.
Motion to approve ordinance 25-16.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic.
Councilmember Nordfelt,
Yes.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Wood,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We now have our consent agenda. We have 3 items on our consent agenda this evening, approving a certification of eligible employees to the Department of Safety, a cooperative agreement between the city and Utah Department of Transportation for improvements on 5600 West, and accepting a public sidewalk, lighting, and utility easement from property at 8399 South Redwood Road. We can take these all at once or separately to the council for discussion or a motion.
Motion to approve the 3 items of the consent agenda. Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilmember Wood,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Yes.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Councilmember Nordfelt,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We have one item of new business this evening. This resolution would ratify an agreement between the city and Kevin Thurman for administrative law judge services. An RFP was issued and Mr. Thurman was selected as a qualified and experienced candidate. He will hear cases involving administrative code enforcement and animal control cases and will be paid $150 an hour for his services performed. To the council for motion or discussion on resolution 25-89 that would ratify the agreement between the city and Kevin Thurman for administrative law judge services.
Mayor, I'll motion to approve resolution 25-89. Second.
89.
-89.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. Ms. Kamic?
Councilmember Nordfelt,
Yes.
Councilmember Christensen,
Yes.
Councilmember Hune,
Yes.
Councilmember Harmon,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitstone,
Yes.
Councilmember Wood,
Yes.
and Mayor Ling.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. We have no need for a closed session tonight, so we have one more action item.
Motion to adjourn.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. And we stand adjourned. Thank you so much.